Hi planner people, I am here with another planner video, but this one is going to be a little bit different than the regular Plan With Me video. It is officially 2017, and the big question on many of your minds is, what planner should I use this year? So I thought it would be really fun to do a planner one-on-one basic series for the month of January. When I first started planning, I didn't have any clue about the varieties of planners or planner styles or binding choices that there were on the market, and I just went ahead and I purchased whatever people were talking about at the moment, which happened to be the Erin Condren. And although I love my Erin Condren, I really wish there was somebody or some sort of video that could explain what types of planners were out there and what were the different styles and choices I had available to me. So we are going to be starting Planner Basics 101, binding. The first planner binding system I have is called the book binding system, and just like a book, it looks like a book. It is bound together just like a book would be. This planner is one that I picked up at Chapters for $18, and it's by Bandeau. This is in Canadian dollars, so of course this will be cheaper if you are purchasing this planner in the States. One of the advantages to a book bound planner is its simplicity and its size. If you are traveling a lot or you don't have as much to write down, this is a perfect size. Compared to a larger planner, this is much more portable and of course lean as well. It is a super cute planner, very well thought up. This page is full of cute stickers. There is a very cute pocket at the back as well, and it does come with some of the Bandeau Girl Gang secret codes, which is super cute as well. This would be an excellent planner for bullet journaling. One of the cons, or the reason that I don't really appreciate the book bound planner, is because when I like to write something, I want to be able to push it open, fold it over, and this definitely does not give me that option. It very much does not want to stay open, and that really bothers me. The second option I have here for binding styles is called the Traveler's Notebook. It is exactly meant for that. This particular one is by Webster's Pages. However, you can buy Traveler's Notebooks that range from $11 at Michael's all the way to $200 at Foxy Fix. This for me was a good entry travel planner. I believe it was about $36 from Chapters, and I used a gift card, so it only came to $15. Traveler's notebooks can range in size all the way from very tiny pocket sizes all the way to a 5 planner size. Inside this planner, it's a very sleek design. It is just kind of like a shell, a leather shell, that you use these strings to put separate little booklets inside. This one here is one that came with the planner, and it is blank inside, but as you can see, it is held together with staples, so it would be really easy to make your own little booklets. And then how you use these is to insert each booklet into the elastics. Now, this particular Traveler's Notebook has 4 elastics, and there's lots of tricks to learn how to put more booklets. I believe I watched one YouTube video that I will link up at the top, and she shows how you can put 8 booklets in one Traveler's Notebook. Obviously, if you're putting 8 in there, the planner is going to bulk up in size. But if you're just putting 4, this makes for a very slim, sleek traveling system. And again, this planner binding system is called the Traveler's Notebook. Binding system option 3. This system is called the ring bound planner system, and it's exactly that. It is usually 6 rings in varying sizes from personal, medium, large, A5, A6, and A7. Usually when one buys an A5 planner, they do come usually with their own inserts. However, the nice thing about a ring bound planner is that you can customize it just like the traveler's notebook. The punch that I recommend for the ring bound planner system is this punch here, and the reason why I like it is because it doesn't matter whether you have an A5, an A6, or an A7 size planner, you can change the sizes of your punch based on the sizes of your ring bound planner, which is incredibly awesome. I will go ahead and list this punch down in the description box if you would like. I do really love the ring bound system. Number 1, for its functionality, it's super easy to customize. Number 2, it's pretty durable, and I love the zippers and pockets, so I can add the things that I need to plan on a go, or even my debit card and driver's license if I really need to make this into a wallet system as well. I do find it awkward sometimes trying to write in this planner, just because, especially on this side, if I'm trying to write in, I bump into these rings. If you do have the A5, just be aware that it can be a little chunky and hard to carry around in a regular purse. The 4th planner binding option I have is called the disc bound system, and it's precisely that. It is a bunch of discs, either metal or plastic, that hold the pages together, and usually there is a thicker material on the outside to give it durability. There are harder covers and even a protective binder that you can now purchase for your disc bound system as well. This particular planner is by Mambi, which is Me and My Big Ideas, and you can find it at Michael's. However, if Mambi is not your cup of tea, there are several other brands that have the disc bound system, such as, and the really neat thing about the disc bound system is that the customization ability for your planner is ultimately endless. The papers are punched in such a way that you can take them out and push them back in any way your heart desires. Now, there are several punch options for this planner. This is the Create 365 Mambi punch that I own. It is in the large size so that I can punch papers that are meant for either the regular classic size or the larger size, which is what my teacher's planner is. So I really do love the customization options of the Happy Planner. If you don't have a Michael's and you do want to do the disc bound system, you can go with one of those other brands that I have mentioned, and a great punch option for you would be the Arc Punch, which is about the same price, if not less, than the Mambi punch. One of the reasons that I love this planner as well is it has the option to put it on one side and for you to write, which makes it super convenient, and I prefer writing my pages out in this style. And then it makes it easier to write in as well on this side. However, one thing that I do not like is that the papers don't always move very smoothly, and sometimes they're catching on the arcs and they just don't move very nicely. I am not too keen on is that sometimes the punches fray, causing the papers to get loose and wobble around a lot. Another thing is that it is quite wobbly. So it's not as durable as, say, a ring bound planner, for instance, or even a book-bound planner. However, Mambi and a few other companies have come out with harder, more durable covers that make the discs more stable. So your planner does get a little bit more durability out of those harder covers. The fifth binding option I have is called the Coil, and this is very durable. However, it's not very customizable, at least not with an average Joe hole punch you can buy at Staples or your local Michael's store. There are starting to be a lot more companies who are making customizable products such as covers. This cover is from Stylish Planners and I absolutely love it. Another great thing about this planner is that just like the Arc planner, it can be put onto one side, making writing in your planner super easy. This coil option makes your planner super stable and durable. I also find that none of my pages have ever frayed or torn while being in the coil binding, as long as I have not tried to remove the coil by myself. Essentially, there are many pros and cons to each of these planner binding choices. And I'm sure there are many more out there that I have not covered. I would love to know what planner binding option you love the best as well. Don't forget to come back next week for a video on page layouts. See you next week and bye for now.